Guys, what is happening? I hope you're having a fantastic day, morning, second cup of coffee, second breakfast, mid-afternoon snack, midday run, or late night gaming session. If you're watching this video at this time, whenever you're watching it, again, I hope it's a fantastic one. I have an exciting announcement to make, one that has been weighing on my mind for a long time, one that I have been scared to admit, one that I have been trying to neatly evade or postpone or see if there's other ways where it could work, because I didn't want to make a decision. And you know, that decision is going to be that I'm going to be moving on from the Twitch platform over to creating content for YouTube. Not YouTube gaming, not YouTube Live, but gaming online with friends, cutting content, piecing it together, making funny highlight reels, bloopers, videos, all the funny shit that we all know and love. And also the second piece is, since I am a one-man show, I'm also editing my own content, or editing all my audio files for the podcast. And so I think that these two things are going to be taking up quite a bit of time. And I just feel like this is the right move for me. And I'll tell you why. First and foremost, I want to say that live streaming in the beginning is what cracked the door open for me. As many of you know, it's my lifelong goal to run, own, and operate my own esports team, and that's, of course, the end goal. And however long it takes to get there is however long it takes to get there. But what I'm doing is reverse engineering the process the best way I see fit, trusting my intuition, and walking through fears whenever I don't want to. And so when I first had this realization, Twitch was the first choice because, I am great at talking to people. I'm extremely animated in my gameplay. I don't have to change a whole lot. I'm very personable. I'm good at building relationships. And, that is what this platform has done for me single-handedly. This platform has gotten me in touch with some of the best people in the world that I call friends to this day, that have had my back, even when I didn't feel like I had my own, when I wasn't willing to pick up the phone to shoot them a message, to shoot them a DM, to do a Discord phone call. I've gotten to meet people across the world through business relationships. There's just, this platform has really done a lot for me, and it's nothing against the platform. It's just, it's about me. It's about me being happy, and me being able to produce genuine content at its best form to where you, the audience, can enjoy it. So that's the first reason is that I feel that when I'm trying to focus on a high level of gameplay, I'm usually with people. I usually don't like gaming by myself. It's not as fun. When I'm gaming with friends, and I'm also having a Twitch chat to focus on at the same time, I feel like someone is always losing out. And call it, not being able to be adaptable or to be able to focus on more than one thing at once. I believe I can, and I have, and I've had some great moments, but it's not like it tires me out, because I always feel that someone's losing. A little bit about me is that I believe that whoever I'm focused on deserves 100% of my attention all the time. And so I think that this is going to allow me to do that for you guys. Because one thing I've noticed is that the past few months, when I've just been gaming with the homies off stream, there's been a lot of meaningful content and a lot of funny moments and a lot of just great pieces that I have not been able to upload just because I haven't had the time. I'm always thinking about what I can do for the stream. And this feels like a lot more natural progression. I have a little over a terabyte's worth of content already on my SSD, which is an insane amount, and only a fraction of it has been shared with you through Twitter, through YouTube, through Instagram, TikTok, etc. And I feel that me hoarding it is extremely selfish, and this is going to be a great way for me to share that with you guys. And I couldn't be more excited. I'm also extremely petrified because I'm not a master video editor. I'm not a master audio editor. But one thing I'm learning about myself is that I learn by experience. I learn by experience. I don't necessarily learn by watching an hour-long YouTube video. and then all of a sudden just knowing it and being able to apply it all. What I've been doing is I've been looking at these programs, learning the basics, and then learning one new thing each time I edit. And that allows me to continue moving forward. I don't feel like I'm stuck, and it allows me to really evolve what I'm doing, to constantly improve. And it, most importantly, it gives me something to measure. Because I feel like with live streaming, that was one of the hardest things, is that there's so many different unknown variables that I was never able to really measure what was I doing that was actually successful. Was it the time of day? Was it because they actually like my content? Was it because, it's the game? Was it because they want that Valorant key? Hello? There's so many different unknowns as far as what, how to grow there. And I just never really felt that, like, it's hard for me to get better when I don't truly know what it is. And so that's what's going behind this decision. And the second piece is that, the little experience I've had with audio editing, as mind-numbing and as, tedious as it can be, the feeling of starting a project and finishing a project and being able to share that with the world and being able to make some small tweaks, adjustments, to make it pretty, to make it perfect, to make it, really consumable, that is an addicting feeling. And I think that if I apply that not only to my podcast, but as well as the video content that I've been hoarding from you guys, I think it's going to be a great path. And I think that it's I'm actually extremely excited for this. So those are a couple reasons, just to be transparent with you. If I'm not being genuine and authentic in the content that I'm producing for you, that I'm sharing with you, then I'm doing a disservice to you, right? And at the end of the day, producing content is about you. It's not about me. And I'm putting myself in a position to produce the best content possible for you. I'm going to debunk that myth. It is about happiness. It's about doing what's right for me, but doing what's right for me, putting myself in the right position to thrive, is what does better for you. There's that phrase, you can only help others if your own house is in order. Truly help people when your own house is in order. And so I intend on living up to that. This is a wild journey that I've been on so far. I feel like this is the next level for me to elevate my creativity, my content, and my personal, just my personal beliefs as a human, and fears, shortcomings. I'm going to get to experience a lot of that. So again, thank you guys so much. Last thing I'm going to say is that if you're subbed to the channel, thank you. And many of the subs that have stayed with have passed the 1 year threshold. And I never thought that was going to be a possibility. And one person has achieved 18 months. I think 2 people have achieved 18 months. And that's just absolutely mind blowing. I never thought I was going to be able to hold people's attention for that long, and to those who have supported, God damn it, thank you. It means the absolute world to me. If you, with this announcement being made, if you do choose to unsub, great. No hard feelings. Thank you so much for your support. It's really gotten me to the point where I am today. And there's no better feeling when that sub renews each month and you come to my chat to share it with me. That's one of the best feelings in the world. Number 2 is, if you do choose to stay subscribed, what that will be going towards is the video and audio editing software. It's going to be going to the platform where I record my remote podcasting. And it's also going to be going towards the hosting service where all of my podcasts live, and the services that are able to spread it to all the different channels for everyone to consume. So again, if you stay subbed, that's what it's going for. If not, I really appreciate your support. I hope to continue to see you, around on Twitter, social media, in my Discord. Many of you are already there. I fucking love you. And hopefully that you guys are going to be enjoying this content on YouTube. I'm feeling really confident in it. Even though I'm scared, I believe it's a healthy fear. And so, yeah. I tried recording this from my little studio and my little gaming setup in my room. but I felt extremely uncomfortable. And so I chose to record this in the most comfortable spot in my house, which is on my couch. So, again, reiterating, putting myself in positions to make better content for you, to not only make myself happier, but at the end of the day, to provide value to you. Because at the end of the day, that's what this is all about. And so, yeah, that's it. I appreciate you guys. And I will see you later very soon.